Hi, my name is David Udman, and today I'm going to talk to you about guns on college campuses and the fundamental right to keep and bear arms. It's important to understand that if you live in Alabama, it is legal under it, it is legal under federal and state law to carry a concealed weapon on a campus in Alabama, provided that you have a concealed carry permit. Um, However, this is against university policy of most universities that I've seen. Um, by precedent, if you break this university policy, the university can terminate you as an employee. They can expel you as a student, and they can ask you to leave campus. While you won't be charged for carrying a weapon on campus. If you refuse to leave, you could be charged with trespassing, which is a serious charge. Um, so as I've been working to change this mentality and to protect the rights of students on campus, there are common arguments that I've heard that you know a college is no place for guns because it's a stressful situation, and college students are always drinking and partying, so they shouldn't have weapons because of that. I've also heard that college students aren't mature enough in general. So those are just some common arguments that I've heard and that I want to dismiss today with facts and show you how they are using those arguments to take away our right to bear arms as a whole. So first, let me start with the notion that college campuses are a stressful place, and you don't want to have guns because students and teachers could do something crazy. Um, I think people who hate the Second Amendment are really trying to set us up with that argument by getting us to buy into the idea that guns don't belong in stressful places, as if the average American home isn't a stressful place with all the financial problems and the marriage problems, as if workplaces aren't stressful, and as if roads aren't stressful. Um, and those are places where we've protected the rights of individuals to keep and bear arms, but sort of subversively, they're using arguments against college students to take away broader rights of the Second Amendment as a whole. Um, so that's just one example of how I believe they're setting us up. Another example is when they say that college students are always partying and drinking, so we should remove guns from those situations before something terrible happens. First of all, just let me say that um, all college students don't drink, and all college students don't party, despite what you see on TV during spring break or whatever. Um, that notion is false. Um, they also make that argument sort of subversively to take away our rights in a broader sense, as if older working Americans aren't drinking as well. Um, Also, it's important to understand that it's legal in Alabama to carry a concealed weapon into a bar, as long as the bar doesn't explicitly say that you can't. Um, so those are some rights that we protect that they're trying to subversively take away by taking away the rights of college students to keep and bear arms. Another example of how they're trying to undermine the Second Amendment is how they use the argument that college students aren't mature enough. Um, Here, I believe that Second Amendment advocates are being set up again. And let me preface this by saying that I'm not for any preferential treatment of college students, but in Alabama, all 18-year-olds can apply for concealed carry permits at their county sheriff's office, and this covers most college students. Um, and I think another argument that we should dismiss this maturity argument with is that as a society, we tend to view the person who pursues a college education as making a wise decision, over maybe going straight into work or doing something else. We typically view pursuing that college education as a wise decision. So if they're showing maturity by choosing that thing that we value in society, shouldn't we respect the rights of them to keep and bear arms, to choose to protect themselves? Um, I think the answer to that question is an obvious yes. Um, so just to kind of outline what I've talked about today, some of the common arguments I've heard, you know, the college campus, is no place for guns because it's a stressful situation. College students are always partying and drinking, and therefore shouldn't be allowed to carry guns. College students aren't mature enough, and I've used facts today to demonstrate why those arguments are false and how they're trying to use those arguments to take away our broader Second Amendment rights. So I really appreciate you watching the video, and I appreciate your time. Feel free to subscribe to my channel and stay in touch for other Second Amendment related videos and other liberty related videos. Thanks.